Hey guys, welcome back to LS Vintage Design. How's everyone doing? I hope you're having an amazing day. Today is the day before Christmas Eve, or Christmas Eve. And I have some last minute gift ideas. You will still have Christmas Eve. If you still have that tough person in your life that you cannot find a gift for, maybe it's somebody that you need to get a gift for. They gave you something, but you don't quite know what to get them. I have some last minute gift ideas, and they are not going to break the bank. So we're going to jump right into this video. So one of the best things is you can always find baskets at thrift stores, and that's where we're going to start our search. You can always expand out to antique malls if you have some in your area, which I'm sure most people do. But let's start at the thrift store because, like I said, we're not going to break the bank. And a basket, while maybe kind of old and tiring and people may not use them, they're starting to come back into use. Trust me on this. So any size, if you want to get a big one, get a big one. Or I like this size. That means we don't have to fill it up as much either. But they're still getting a nice basket. This could have hand towels in it. This could have dish towels in it. They could put little throws in it, tuck them in like this. So this basket does have many uses. It could also hold cat toys, dog toys, kids toys. So, you always can use a basket. So we're going to start with a basket from the thrift store because they have the most of them. What can you put in this basket? Let me show you. You can find some of the best priced home decor in thrift stores. And it is vintage, and it can be worth way more than what they have it priced at, okay? Take a vase like this. I found this one at an estate sale, but you could find something very similar at a thrift store. This is a vintage vase. You put that in your basket. Of course, you'll put tissue and other things, but you could put a vintage vase. Or if it's a nice big vase like this, just use the vase for your gift giving and fill the vase up. So you got two options. You can put the vase in the basket, or you could fill the vase up. Now, what else could you put in your basket? What else could you put in your basket besides your vase? I'll tell you after I change my camera battery. Okay, besides great vases, you can also find great sets of candlesticks, whether it's 2 or 3. And you can find them from, vintage all the way to antiques. You just have to pay attention. If it says made in China, it's not vintage, it's not antique. It's kind of like fast fashion, only it's fast home decor. But you can find good items. These were from the early 2000s. They are a knockoff vintage, but if you have somebody that maybe has that knockoff vintage look in their homes, something like these knockoff mercury glass candlesticks would be perfect. So candlesticks are another great option. You can find great vintage bar set options. This could be for her or him, doesn't matter. Put these in your basket with some tissue paper. You have the shiny aluminum of the mid-century. Your basket, which is your natural element, and then you could throw a candle, maybe go get some stir sticks, something like that, or you could even put a bottle of liquor in there if you know what they like and you're old enough to buy it. You can also find great vintage teapots. They're beautiful, the blue and white, of course. You could find 2 teacups, maybe an antique mall. I haven't seen very good teacups in thrift stores, but I have seen wonderful teapots. So you could get the teapot, don't have to match. Remember, things are better if they aren't all matchy-matchy. So you could find a teapot, go to your local antique mall, pick up 2 teacups, get a box of tea, maybe some honey or some other type of, sweetener, maybe some little biscuits or crackers, and there you have a great gift. And it's all based around a beautiful thrift store find. And guys, you can also find unique cake plates, whether it's something like this ceramic that is extremely heavy. You can find glass cake plates with the domes, perfect for a baker. In the instance of a cake plate with a dome, you could put other baking supplies under the dome with tissue paper, maybe some fairy lights. Easy, fast, perfect last minute gift. Okay, something geared a little more towards him. You can find interesting, this is solid wood, has a very masculine look to it, would look great in a man cave. This is actually a replica of a very famous, expensive chess piece. So again, it is vintage because it's all wood, and we just don't make things out of wood anymore. But would look great on a bookshelf in a person's office, a man cave, whatever. And guys, I've showed you these before too. I got these as estate sales, but you can find great collectible toys. I have found toys before in a thrift store, vintage, unopened. Grab those up as well. Those are a great gift for a guy who loves to collect, if you can find something he collects. I had some Captain America. I sold it, but it was from a thrift store. I found some Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead, the original series. So keep your eye out in the toy section, especially if you have a guy on your list who likes to collect. Something else to look out for is golf balls. If you have a golfer, you can find a lot of golf balls, golf-themed items. You can find a lot of barbecue, like cookout on the grill type items. All great for that special guy in your life. So if you're looking for a last-minute gift, you only have tonight and tomorrow, Christmas Eve, and you know things will close early on Christmas Eve. Don't hesitate to go to the thrift shop. You can find and put together a whole lot of stuff. Say you found the candlesticks. Go get some candle lighters, a candle snuffer, maybe some pillar candles from Walmart. Put that all in. It's a mix and match. It doesn't have to be all thrifted. It doesn't have to be all vintage. Mix and match, but it's mix and match. It's very easy to create cohesive gifts that way. And next year, we are going to be putting together some cohesive gift baskets, other things for the holidays. So that's something new coming to my channel in 2026. We will also be going out shopping more in 2026, and I'll be showing you guys what to look for and how to, you know, is it vintage, is it antique, what is it, and give you some tips. Lots more coming. We have our vintage wedding ideas coming up, plus a vintage crafting idea. So if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button with that little bell. If you're watching because you've seen me over from my booth in my Instagram post, thank you. And there's a lot of great stuff going into the booth in 2026 as well. Take care. Check the Etsy shop often. Those two toys I just showed, G.I. Joe and Terminator, will be up there in the next week. Take care. Have a happy holiday, and I will see you afterwards. Bye-bye.